This is Kelso Surgeon. Welcome again to my College of Advanced Sports Handicapping. Today is Monday, August the 22nd. Once again, we have a lot to speak about. I do hope that you brought your pens, pencils, and notebooks for this session, because I think there's some notes that you want to take, especially on the opening of the college football season, which is just a week from Wednesday. I won my 25-unit NFL preseason game of the week yesterday with the New York Jets over Cincinnati, and it's worth mentioning something that I wrote on my website releases when I released this game to my clients. There's a lot that goes into handicapping, and I really look for all the details, and I never discount anything that might have the slightest impact on a game. After all, we're talking about winning wagers by half points, etc. And one of the things and I have to admit, I accidentally picked up on it. When the Jets got beat last week at Houston, I watched the body language of New York Jets coach Rex Ryan, and his body language told me that this guy is absolutely possessed to win. He hates to lose, and he's just a winner in the preseason, the regular season, or whatever. And I could tell by the way he acted throughout that entire game, every time the camera panned to him, that he absolutely was taking these games seriously. He hated to lose, and that he was going all out to win in one way or another. He did get beat by Houston, and that just set the stage for the first home game of the season for the New York Jets. And on the basis of his body language alone, I took the New York Jets and got the cash 27-7. And I bring this up because there is no detail too small to consider. Of course, after you get all the details together, you've got to give them some weight. Some weigh an ounce, some 100 pounds. This happened to be a 50-pound weight, and it worked. And so, once again, there's no detail too small to follow, and that you need to focus on all the little things, because in there you might find the edge to take a stand. And we won a 25-unit bet on the Jets last night because of that. Now, let's give you the week's menu in the NFL. On Thursday night, I'm releasing my 50-unit preseason game of the year, coming back on Friday with a 10-unit play. On Saturday, my 50-unit preseason upset game of the year, and another 10-unit play on Sunday. I will close out the NFL preseason the following Thursday with my 50-unit preseason blowout game of the year. So that's 3 50-unit plays over the next 10 days, and you can get every one of them absolutely free by signing up for my Early Bird Football Package. Let me explain what that is. My Early Bird Football Package is made up of 4 things. The entire college season, which begins a week from Thursday, with my 100-unit kickoff blowout college game of the year, and then it's my the entire NFL season, including my 200-unit NFL game of the year, the entire NFL preseason, including all those 50-unit plays that are left to be won over the next 10 days, and the entire baseball season right through the World Series. So once again, the entire college season, the entire NFL season, the entire NFL preseason, and Major League Baseball right through the World Series. You can get it all in my Early Bird Football Package for just $199, charged to your major credit card, and you can sign up on this website or toll free at 1-800-755-2255. Now let's speak a little bit about Cincinnati last night, because I think there's a lesson in there for all of us. There isn't any question in my mind that the Cincinnati Bengals are by far the worst of the 32 teams in the NFL, and it takes a lot to be ranked the worst, I can tell you right now. There's something definitely wrong with the Cincinnati Bengals. It all starts with team owner Mike Brown, who's one stubborn fool and will let his own personal prejudices overrule anything that helps the team, and I'm referring to the Carson Palmer situation. He could have traded Carson Palmer for a good quarterback and been in business. Instead, he's stuck with 3 guys named Joe, and none of them are going to win for him very much this season. Let's just go over a couple of stats here, which I think are very interesting. In the first 2 games that Cincinnati's played, they've averaged 5 points. They've averaged 204 yards of total offense, 144 yards passing, and 60 yards on the ground. But look at these quarterback ratings. Rookie Andy Dalton, and I'm not holding this against him because he is a rookie, but he's the starting quarterback. He has a quarterback rating right now of 30.9. You know, it takes like an 80 to win in the NFL. Backup quarterback Bruce Gradkowski, he has a rating of 45.6. And then there is Dan LaFleur, who has a rating of 62.5, but he's only thrown 6 passes in the preseason, so that hardly counts for anything. The only thing that Cincinnati has that's of NFL caliber right now is its punter, who's doing quite well. And when, as the old saying goes, when you've got to say that your punter is the best player you have on your team, you're in big, big trouble. The Cincinnati Bengals will be my go-against team until I just see something that is positive that tells me that they can win. Now let's go to the opening week of college football, which is just 1 week from this Thursday night. I'm releasing my 100-unit college kickoff blowout game of the year on that night. And I want to give you some of the things that I've already researched and looked at or whatever. You know, on that night we have some interesting games. There's big spreads in all of them. The nationally televised game that night will be UNLV at Wisconsin. It's on ESPN. Last year Wisconsin won this game 41-21. Interesting note about Wisconsin. Wisconsin lost his quarterback last season to graduation, but Russell Wilson transferred from NC State, and because he had graduated there already, he is eligible to play immediately, and Russell Wilson will be the starting quarterback at Wisconsin. And just to give you some idea, in case your memory is short, last year at North Carolina State, he threw for 3,563 yards, 28 touchdowns, with just 14 interceptions, and at one time during his career completed 379 straight passes without an interception. He is the only freshman in history to ever be named to the All-ACC team. So Wisconsin might have lost his quarterback, but I guarantee you Russell Wilson is better than anything Wisconsin has had in years, and you can take it to the bank. So dig and look for these little details. You know, also experience means a lot. Study how many returning lettermen are coming back, how many were lost, how many returning offensive starters are back, how many defensive starters are back. You're going to get some picture from the returning letterman of the depth of a team, from the starters returning of the experience of a team. Don't overlook any of these facts as you handicap the first week of the season. Once again, sign up for my early bird football package right now for $199. Get the college season free, including next Thursday night's 100-unit play. Get the NFL season. Get the NFL preseason, and get the rest of Major League Baseball right through the World Series, all for $199, all in the same early bird package. Now I'll be right back here on Wednesday with another session that'll address the Thursday night NFL games. I thank you very much for watching, and good luck to you, and do have a good one.